To advise a dog to stop pawing at something, you use the off command. You don't want your dog on the kitchen counter, your bed, the couch in the living room, or anything else. When a dog wants anything, such a piece of food or a comfortable place to sleep, they'll jump up to obtain it. This command can be tough to learn, but it can be done. Your dog will swiftly learn to respond to the off order if you are patient and consistent. Treats should be stored in a cool, dry place. Off can only be taught by catching your dog on something you don't want him to be wearing. That means you'll have to be ready and stash some snacks in strategic positions about your house, preferably close to the forbidden areas. Having them on hand will allow you to begin teaching your dog immediately. Await the outcome. The off command differs from many other fundamental commands in that it must be taught to the dog in a different way. You should not schedule training sessions in advance, but rather wait until your dog exhibits undesirable behavior before teaching it to stop. Watch your dog closely and be ready to interrupt what you're doing if you find him doing something inappropriate. Make a decision. Say, off, when you observe your dog putting its paws up on the counter or on the couch. Make sure the dog understands you mean business by speaking in an authoritative tone, but avoid yelling. As soon as the activity has taken place, respond immediately so your dog can link your command to its actions. Distract the dog. To get your dog to leave, use one of your hidden treats. Show your dog the treat while you deliver the off order to encourage him to pay attention. To grab the dog's attention, try shaking the treat and calling its name. Give the dog a goodie as soon as all four paws are on the ground. Tips for riding a bike with a pet. Proofreading issues and patterns. As a result, it is difficult for dogs to acquire the off command and distinguish between acceptable and unacceptable activity. In order to keep your dog from clambering onto your counters or furniture, you must force it to do so every time it does so. Allowing the dog to get away with it at times will teach it that it is worthwhile to try and get its paws on some food or a place to curl up on the couch. These guidelines should be enforced by everyone who interacts with your dog, including family members and dog walkers. Even after you've completed the training, continue to tell your dog, off, each time it leaps up on the prohibited object. Make sure to offer a treat anytime all four paws are on the ground to lure it in. In time, your dog may come to associate earning a treat with jumping on things. If you want to teach your dog something, you should teach it to get goodies from you, not something else. Make your dog earn the treat if you want to solve this issue. Begin by handing out the treat, and then give the dog a command like, sit, or down. After your dog has successfully completed the command, reward him with a tasty treat. You'll sever the link between your dog's jumping up and receiving a reward. When you can't keep an eye on your dog, consider putting him in a crate. While you aren't looking, dogs rapidly pick up on the fact that they can get away with a lot more when you aren't there. As a preventative measure against your dog jumping on the furniture or countertops while you are away, crate training is highly recommended. If your dog is looking for a comfortable place to slumber, provide it a place to go. As soon as the treat is in their mouths, many dogs will instantly try to climb back onto the couch or bed after receiving the reward. If you have a dog, make sure it has a place to relax, such as a dog bed. Instead of allowing the dog to try to go back on your couch or bed, teach it the command, go to your spot, and send it there. Your dog may require additional training to prevent counter surfing if he has been successful in stealing food from your kitchen counter. Large breeds that can stand on their hind legs and reach the countertop will find this particularly beneficial.